Hello and welcome to my inaugural cryptic crossword coffee break. We've got the Telegraph cryptic on our screen. Let's see how we get on. One across, put on men only party with news chief. Well, news chief is going to be editor, which suggests that it's going to all mean put on men only party. Don't know. We've got a crosser. Let's see, three, four down. A big river taxi almost carrying desperate fellow. The desperate fellow is Desperate Dan. And what we've got here is a big river, the Danube, and we've got Desperate Dan being carried by most of the word Uber, which is a taxi company, as I'm sure you might know. 11 across. Perhaps Kiwi cricketer is an animal. Okay, the kiwi is a fruit, and a particular a batsman, a cricketer might specialize in being a batter or a bat. So a fruit bat is an animal, a mammal, despite flying. It is indeed a mammal. Two down. Stunning piece of police kit. Uh, Not a radar. Taser. Taser is something that police use that stuns people. That's a cryptic definition. Three down. Me eating wildly, consuming last of butter to start to grow. So I can see already we've got an anagram of me eating, and the last bit of butter is the letter R. What would me eating an R make that would mean to start to grow? Uh, Germinate. Yeah, one across. Put on. It's going to be staged, isn't it? Men only means stag. So a stag party is for men. Stag do, I should say. Nine across. Like delicious food with no starter, the price could there be this high? If something's high, I think it's going to be astronomic. Oh yes, and it's gastronomic without the start letter of G. Five down. Restricted number of books published by PLCs. Um, I reckon, I reckon it's going to be limited. When I look at PLCs, I think limited companies. But I'm not quite sure how that's going to go about because limited is certainly the seven. It's seven and eight. How we're going to get companies in there? Numbers of books, a limited, restricted number of books. I don't know. Let's look at five across. Middle Easterners been swimming with seal. A Middle Easterner might be Lebanese. The letters of bean are swimming around with seal to make Lebanese. Uh, just checking that I am recording. No, I'm recording. That's good. Six down, rear group of wolves getting outdoor equipment. When I saw group of wolves, I immediately thought pack, and indeed, pack is part of this. We've got the one's rear is one's back, and the group of wolves is the pack. Seven down, prize, not a ringing endorsement. One might say the prize is the famous Nobel Prize as instituted by Alfred Nobel, I believe. I hope I haven't got that wrong. And it's no, the Nobel Prize, and there is no bell, so there's no ringing endorsement. One might say. That's what one might hear. 10 across, James making an attachment. What would James may be making an attachment. Don't know. James is a boy. I don't know. Eight down, one during prison term showing awareness. Okay, prison term is sentence. We're going to put a one or the letter I, which looks like a one, inside it to make awareness. 10 across. Oh, yes, James. So the James is in fact James Bond, and that's the attachment. 12 across, a very pale friend with Hat, that's pallid. Pallid is very pale. It's a pal with a hat, a lid. In my saucepan, which I used to cook some beans a little earlier, had a lid on. It had a hat on. 13 across, large bird's backside, would you say? Yes, the large bird is a rear, and that sounds like a backside. 14 down, low sound, an alarm perhaps. It's something quite remarkable. Uh, don't know. Don't know. I want it to be something to do with a hooter. Uh, Not quite sure. Uh, 15 across. Mariner's pack of cards, just a few. Okay, so pack of cards immediately made me think deck, and the Mariner is a deckhand. So I've explained the deck, and then a few cards would be a hand. You'd hold a hand when you're playing a game of cards. 16 down, perhaps. 16 down, smelly breath. Ah, it's soil being turned over. Okay, well, smelly breath is the anagram here, and we're going to turn over the letters of R, it's soil, to make halitosis. 19 across, vegetable from Staffordshire Town. Never been to it, but I know that there is a town in Staffordshire called Leek. That's certainly a vegetable. So we'll keep going down. 23 across. Officer to reward waiters, perhaps. Uh, Officer to reward waiters. What could this officer be? I'm thinking of ranks that you would call officers. Um, Nothing quite comes to mind. Maybe it does for you, it doesn't for me. 20 down. Coin of the realm, not entirely a distinct type. No. 24 down. Odd entertainment at the Big Apple. Not sure. I think it's fun, actually. I think the entertainment is fun, and the Big Apple is New York, and funny means odd. So it gives us some ideas of 23. Um, Fruit carried. Hold on, got that wrong. Officer to reward waiters, perhaps. Uh, Tip staff. Is that a thing? Certainly how you would reward waiters. You tip them. Don't know. 26 across, prominently exhibiting female animal with that hard shell. Okay, to explain, a prominently exhibiting is probably the definition here. The female animal is going to be part of the wordplay. Hard shell, well, hard shell might be the shell of the word hard, i.e. the start and the end of it, i.e. the H and D. I don't know. Let's see. 28 across. Tries ecstasy tablets, then speaks essays. So if you were to have some ecstasy tablets, you'd have some E's, and then we'd have S-A-Y-S for speaks. 20 down. Coin of the realm, not entirely. A distinct type. If something's distinct, it is, I don't know, discrete with ending ete. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Um, 17 down. Commanding officer with flares dancing in the open air. I think that the commanding officer is going to be O, and I think flare, the letters of the word flares are going to be dancing around it. The whole thing is going to be open air. And yeah, okay, so actually it's co is in added into the what we call the anagram fodder, and so the whole thing, the whole CO with flares means can be adjusted to make the word alfresco. 21 across, vocalist to burn first of recordings. Well, the vocalist is a synonym for singer, and we're going to singe the followed by the first recording. So that's the letter R. 22 down. Leaving to see condition of race course. The condition of the of race course is the going. Uh, Soft would be one particular going. Great. You see soft the going is soft you'd hear in on racing TV, and if you're going you're leaving, aren't you? 25 across. Fruit carried in trug lines, one of the easier forms of cryptic clue. It's a hidden. Ugly is a fruit, rather classic fruit that you'll see a lot in crosswords, and it's carried, it is hidden within trug and limes. 27 across, compels fierce beasts to eat nothing. Dragoons. You compel somebody to doing something, you dragoon them. It's dragons are the fierce beasts, and they have nothing. The number O, the number zero, which looks like the letter O. So you're putting the O into dragons. 14 down looks like harbinger to me. Um, Low sound and alarm, perhaps. It's something quite remarkable. Okay. How about ending with ringer? Because an alarm is a ringer. A low sound. So it's not a harbinger, but it is something that's quite remarkable, like an outlier or something. Don't know. 18 across. Oh, naughty child cried, head off, being pushed forward. Uh, impelled, impelled. Naughty child is likely to be an imp, and then cry. You take the head, the first letter off, yelled, and put them all together. You got impelled. Now, uh, what was it? Ah, yes. Okay, so a low sound is a hum. An alarm would go ding, perhaps. So you've got a humdinger, which is something quite remarkable. 26 across, prominently exhibiting female animal without hard shell. Prominently exhibiting. Uh, if you prominently exhibit something, you do what? You highlight it. You might. Uh, how might you prominently exhibit it? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Now, well, let's look at these limited. I think it's limited editions. Yeah, the restricted numbers of books. Well, that's limited editions, published by PLCs. Well, PLCs are limited companies, so if they're producing an edition, they might be limited editions. They're not, but that's the sort of masquerade going on. Uh, 26 across, prominently exhibiting female animal without hard shell. Spor excuse the silly noises. 23 across. Officer to reward waiters. I think it is tipstaff, you know. Can't remember ever seeing it, but I think that's a word. 20 down. Coin of the realm, not entirely a distinct type. Uh, what's this? Coin of the realm, not entirely. Yes, a coin can mean various things. It could mean if you think make something up, you might coin it. Now, what about this one? Prominently exhibiting female family, female animal without heart. Okay, okay, right, I got that. That's showcasing. If you showcase something, if you're making a big deal of it, it's the female animal is the sow, and that is without, as in that is sort of around the letter H, which means hard, and the shell is the casing. What about this? 20 down, coin of the realm, not entirely a distinct type. Uh, could it be species? It's a distinct type of species. Don't know that this is a coin of the realm. But the apparently I've got it right. Sold in 15 minutes 49 seconds. There we are. Thank you very much for watching. And who knows, there may be more of these cryptic crossword coffee breaks in the future. Have a cracking rest of your day.